Hello and welcome back to Thea the Awakening. So I was trying to check before. This is what I was looking for in the previous part. Current score. I wanted to confirm something. Oh, almost hit level 3. That'll unlock a new deity. Finishing God's Duty quest. Success. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Did we manage that? Yes, we did. Okay. Let's see, we're still only up to 10% on the events. But, a lot of work to do still. Anyway, our movement is done, so let's end the turn and continue on. Level up. Nice. So we really need to start crafting a lot more with better materials. Which means, unlocking better materials will help with that. I do want the moonstone still, if we're pushing science, but I also really need more crafting recipes so that I can actually use the materials that I have, like that obsidian, for example. I could be trying to make obsidian swords, maybe, or... I have a lot of gems stockpiled, so maybe I should unlock jewelry. Might be able to get a bunch of stuff done here. Yeah... Ooh, using diamond as a catalyst. That would probably give you a pretty decent chance of getting a high-quality item. Oh, and this unlocks... Oh yeah, the trinkets or whatever the other slot was. Construction-wise, I mean... There's nothing I particularly need. I could unlock more things just because every building that I build is going to be worth like 30 or 40 research. But, I mean, if I need 2 to get the palisade, for example, which is something I would like to have just to make my village safer... Yeah, like building an obsidian palisade would be a good way to use up a lot of resources. But I think at the point that I'm at, it's just a matter of gathering a whole bunch of resources and doing a whole bunch of crafting. I don't think, quest-wise, there's a whole lot to be pushing towards at this point. Scholar's Village, yeah, we could check that out still. Deity, Herbalist Hut, those are the things. King's Quest and Bandit, these are just little tiny things we can work on. Babel Dragon, Goblin Village, also little tiny things to work on. Yeah, so we're just waiting on the giants at this point, so we need to be gathering supplies and heading out into the world. Okay, a lot of strength, well, a lot of characters, I mean, it's a lot of people. Plus I'm gathering on my hunter. I mean, more gathering is always good. Alright. Get a bunch of food. Gathered some fruits and vegetables. Mum would be proud. Alright. This is 6 spiders. We're not too worried about it. Alright, let's decamp. It's nighttime, so we can't see that well, but we should be able to make it to the spiders. Here. Yeah, really can't see much of anything. Come on. Sickness, sure. Yeah, will. It's no issue at all. Auto-resolve. Repeat all gives... Oh, +2 damage. That's not bad, actually. And, oh, it's a decent shield. Dark wood and amber. Experience and money. Okay, and we did take out the lair. I wasn't sure. If there was, spiders sitting on top of the lair, then this would have taken multiple attempts to get right. That's not the case. Alright, 2 armor. Alright, who needs... Yeah, you don't have anything. Okay, again, every time I open up the game I have to click on this, apparently. Yes, we'll give you +2 damage. You do pretty good damage. I'd like to give you a much better hammer. Armor 55, like 34 base health. The Liho does not need a shield, I don't think. I just give you a huge 2-handed hammer. I think that would be good. There's a rune up there. Or I could clear out the bandits in this. I don't know. If I go up here, I'm exploring, but I don't feel like there's a whole lot of benefit to exploring during the night. So I think we're going to go back down. 3, that'll be the end of my movement. But this is a decent spot. We can get ourselves some exotic fruit. Oops. 150 for 8. Or like 90 for 13. Like, oh, it's so bad. I think this is heavier. That's the only thing. Yeah, this is... Exotic fruit is just terrible. Oh, we got attacked. Do I even care? Apparently not. Sturdiness and armor on a ring, okay. Yep, more resources. We're doing alright there. Just this. I think we're gonna check out the bandits next. I really wish I had.
As you make your way through the terrain,
more
your
line of
herbalist
sight.
spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs.
Ah, okay, this
they
one.
grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spider webs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men.
Well, our village doesn't really need the herbs, but I mean, we've got 15 people in this party. There's no issue.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right herbs, while the rest of the men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice that there is a larger patch further down the path. However, that area has a sticky white blanket of webs thrown all over it.
Well, the layout of these webs could mean a Spider Queen's presence.
Those with knowledge of the animal world in your party huddle together in talks. Taking their time to analyze the scene, they point to the pattern of the webs as well as signs of spider eggs in the distance. It is clear that your party may face a Spider Queen, or at least her best minions if they risk venturing forth. On the other hand, the men inform the group that such lairs can also hold precious resources.
Okay, no issue at all. We'll just do this. 7 and 1, auto.
After a tough
no
fight,
damage.
you finally clear the area of those nasty spiders. Within their lair, you discover some more herbs as well as bodies of fallen men and women who are clearly not as lucky as you. You search the area for any usable loot.
+1 will. Okay, decent sword. More bird meat, some dragon leather? Research. Alright. This sword, 963. It's better than the Willow's tier. Yeah, your dexterity isn't all that high anyway. Give that to you. Also have 1 will while you're at it. Alright. It's 2, it's just 1. Okay, is there any resources in this area? Nope. There's not really any point in camping. Oh, I can move into the snow for 1 movement. Okay. Man, a lot of encounters. Oh, we got attacked. 2 bats, a ravenous crow, 2 crazed bees. No issue. It's not that good.
You find Needler again, and you see he is sewing what looks like a carcass of a sheep.
Oh, really? You moved over the bandits? Oh, I guess I didn't need to skip that, because that was new text, wasn't it? Oh well. In order to deal with you, I need straw. I wish at this point I could just attack the dragon, honestly. Where is straw? Well, okay, we have straw here, I'm pretty sure. My inventory. We have, was it only 10 straw that we need, right? Yeah, we got 16. I don't really want to go back and then back, so I guess... So we'll go around this way, maybe? Clear this, and then we'll split up into 2 parties and gather a whole bunch of different resources again. Alright. Oh, I have to... Oh, hello. Bandit Captain. Not too concerned about that. Especially since I can do one of these. Let's tactics it up. Auto. Dragon Shell. This is light armor, right? Yeah, leather and bone. This will be light armor. That's really, really nice. That's a much better shield than we're using at the moment. That's whatever. Alright, good. Take our stuff. There's a good find. Equipment. 441. Oh, 45. Never mind. This is actually a decent one. We're probably going to stick this on one of our human warriors. Maybe our bandit. Yeah. Oh, that 2 leeches come from there. That's fine. Okay. I'll stick that on the bandit. Oh, that's much lighter, too. Alright, nothing else I really need to do here, I guess. And we could go to the house. I don't... Again, that's going to require magic. I'm not too keen on it. Oh, we could pick up some wood. Well, we might as well. Camping costs us 1 wood because we're burning fuel for a turn, but we also get wood out of it, so whatever. Okay.
You find Needler again, and you see he is sewing what looks like a carcass of a sheep. You give him the stuff, and he uses it to finish his fake sheep. There are now 3 such animals lying on the ground. Did you bring the 40 wood and 10 straw?
That's weird the way they worded this. We'll come back later.
2 of your fellow villagers decided to get married, and since times are dire, it is more important than ever to cherish such occasions. Wedding celebrations last for 7 days, and it is customary to make sure everyone takes part.
Alright, we lose a little bit of food. That's okay.
Morena is often perceived as a cold and calculating mistress, but the coupling of 2 people, in the hopes of procreation and companionship, is part of the cycle of life, and thus very close to Morena's domain. The ceremony of the union is short and formal. The happy couple signs the village book of marriages, citing only a short vow to honor each other until the darkness claims us. The newlyweds are then blessed by Morena. Only then do the usual libations, with an excess of food, strong spirits, and plenty of naked dancing through the night, proceed and last for many nights.
Alright. Oh, I guess congratulations to Svetlana and Radzim. We got +5 intelligence on these 2 for 20 turns. And now we have to deal with the hangover. I think, honestly, this isn't going to be an issue. Cure Sickness is, yeah, it's will-based. We have a couple of medics here. We have some herbalists in this area.
The wedding was deemed a great success.
No problem.
And the happy couple begins their new journey.
Alright, and we got a Blessing of Attractiveness on a whole bunch of random people. And a little bit of experience. Okay, so just some random blessings. Okay, we had 2 there, so that means I need to... I need to go into the village and look at this crafting menu, because I've got somebody who stopped crafting. Ah, the goblin warrior finished his cooking. Okay, it's a lot of dark wood. Mithril. What if I did mithril and... what that would give me? Perrin's Arrow Bearer. 14. It's 13 science apiece. Enchanted Bone. Oh, only 11. Wait, is Enchanted Bone more science, though? It is. So, I mean... oh, Dragon Bone. It's alright. Honestly, this isn't very good. I don't have particularly good leather options, though. I guess mithril and scaled would be my best, my highest quality item. Or I could try ancient wood. It's not that great. Yeah, I think Dart of Darkness is 10. It is 10 science per crossbow. They're not great, but they're tolerable. And this uses up resources that are relatively cheap and easy. What am I using up the iron? Oh, iron's only 9. 9 research. And is it the same damage? It's the same damage. And it's lighter. And it takes less crafting time. Okay, I actually found a use for iron, the lowest metal material. Okay. Yeah, so we're not using up anything special here. Because I had no other use for this metal. Okay, well, we'll do that. Battle Slingshot. Sure. You can make... well, actually, we'll put you on that. The goblin in the kitchen. It's fine, because you have the highest crafting skill, so we want you doing this, because this is research. Get some research done again, using up materials that we don't care about. Might as well leverage this, spider silk start as much as we can. Okay, we had movement, so in that case, let's go visit the bandits.
You track down the bandit hideout, situated in an old mine shaft. There is a dark tunnel leading into the decrepit mines.
Well, let's
Go
investigate.
down the tunnel, and soon you hear the bandits in the distance. From the sounds of it, they're having a party, so it is a good opportunity to strike them down.
Do we want to reason with the bandits? I mean, we might get another bandit in our party if we smooth talk them enough. If worse comes to worse, we'll just fight them. That's fine.
You sneak up on the bandits with your weapons drawn, and you catch them unawares. Some have weapons on them, but you're certainly in the better position.
If you give us our stuff and leave this land, we'll leave you be. Or just fight them. Auto.
The bandits look around and measure their chances. Their captain finally speaks up. All right then, you win. We don't have your stuff anymore, but we'll give you some of what we do have. Deal?
This is something I heard. I've been following the development of Thea 2 at least a little bit, and I think one of the things that they've done is they've changed the way their event system works in the game, where it can actually store variables for what stuff was taken. So in this kind of an event, you would actually be able to get your exact stuff back, for example. One of the improvements in Thea 2. Not that it would necessarily make sense that you'd get your exact stuff back, but that wasn't even an option with the current engine, is my understanding. Anyway. Alright then. Just make sure you leave or else we'll be forced to deal with you. I don't want to just fight them, actually.
You defeat the bandits.
Oh.
Their lair stands ready for looting.
Okay. Yeah. It's okay. York Worker's a tough boy. You can take it. Battle slingshot. Oh yeah, we're making one of these. That's... well, only Darkwood and Bone? Really? I should probably be doing more with spears in another playthrough at some point. They look like they're not bad weapons, all things considered. Alright.
You search the back room and find a cage with bodies of wolves inside. The poor creatures look like they were starved to death.
Alright. Well, that deals with that. House could be tricky. But we have a bit of magic on us. 17... yeah, that's not good, but we actually do have this. You can carry a lot, so we're just going to give you stuff. See, that would give you 39 damage with a spear. Plus poison on top of that. That's not that big a deal. But yeah, having 39 damage with a spear. That's doing 19 damage when you jump in front of somebody. I actually quite like that. Having a club might be more useful too, but...
Following the instructions laid out by the shack, you find an old worker's hut, hidden away from prying eyes by a strange, unnatural mist. The air around this place is thick and cold, and yet the mist smells of ginger and honey. The more you look at the house, the more alluring it becomes.
Alright.
Within the house, you hear the faint laughter of children, followed by sporadic sobs and even screams. You enter into the main chamber and see a large furnace still burning hot, despite there being no signs of smoke outside. There is a tall stack of old rugs lying by the furnace and nothing else. You hear a crying child as if it were sitting inside the flames.
Approach carefully.
Before you stands a tall, ragged woman with wild eyes and a crooked grin on her face. She wears a torn-up dress, sadly revealing her dried-up, long breasts. She has long, sharp nails, and her hair is wildly disheveled. Perhaps she was once a young, even a pretty woman, but the form that stands before you now is worn down by forces beyond nature. She stretches out her hands before you.
My children, have you come back to me?
Alright, you feel strong magic from the woman. Take time to consider your options. I don't think we had this option before.
Although you have heard the tales of a Baba Yaga, an evil witch hell-bent on killing children, you have heard from the wise ones that this poor creature is most likely trapped in her own body, dead but unable to die.
Try to remember more.
She was once a mother who lost her children to a sudden, brutal death, forced to watch helplessly as her kin perished in torment. Her soul died along with her children, yet her body did not, thus leaving a creature tormented from within, driven to utter madness and despair. Some of these poor women indeed become the witches from the tales. In their madness, they seek out children and try to care for them, only to realize that death is their sole gift. This drives them ever deeper into the depths of insanity.
Okay, well we do have somebody with magical ability at this time, so let's fail a magic challenge.
You know how to protect yourself from the witch's curse, but killing her is still not an easy feat. If you strike down the witch with mortal weaponry, she will be banished for a time, but not dead. The only way to truly defeat Baba Yaga is to fight the very curse that befell her, but only those with magic can do that.
Okay, no magic. 2 magic. 3. 7. 3. 4. There is pretty much no chance of us succeeding at this. I'm almost positive. Almost positive, but not completely positive. I don't really know what stats are going to be helpful here, so let's actually check this out, because we do have a lot of intelligence, so maybe we'll have really good support options.
Luckily, you have among you those who can weave the winds of magic, and so they prepare for the grueling ritual of cleansing.
Right. Folklore. Counter offense. Okay, yeah, intelligence is good. Defense is will. Okay, that's good. Offense is magic. What's support? Curse. Yeah. This is not going to be good, but I suppose this will be the first hex challenge that we've shown on... Oh, yeah, look at all those zeros. It's terrible. Oh, this is awful. Oh, we have a surprising amount of curse, honestly. Alright, well, we'll play you first. And see what their stats look like. Okay, their stats aren't that high. That's very good to know. However... our stats aren't that good either. Okay, so we're gonna jump you in front as a shield. Gotta use those spears. And I guess... our tactic, counter offense, shield ally, I mean that wouldn't be bad. Alright, we're just gonna counter offense with an 11. Okay, and now we're gonna counter tactic. Is this a 7 or less? We might be able to get another counter tactic off. Shield ally, I mean that's a lot of shielding. Right. I chose poorly. Okay. Alright, we'll just throw some bodies. Throw some bodies down. And then... let's see, you actually do some damage. Oh, I should have done a shield ally with you somewhere along the way. Oh well. This is poison, right? Divination? Yep. We're doing this with the wolf just to hopefully do a little bit of damage before the orc warrior gets his turn. And then I guess we'll do this. I mean, technically we do more damage by getting closer. We do with you as well, okay. Okay, we might actually just have enough people that we can do this. Maybe. You just couldn't attack to the left, could you? That would have been too convenient. Oh, they got the wolf. I should have put another body in the way. Okay, we got one of them. We get to go first. Okay. Counter offense. Okay, we got some people here who do some damage. You're literally only good for counter offense, so that seems like an obvious first move. You can counter tactics pretty well. Or shield ally. Only 1 damage. Yeah, we're gonna counter offense again. Okay, counter tactics. Knock out 1. And I guess you don't have a lot of damage this time through. Oh wow, you're really sturdy. Right, folklore is shielding, that's why. Yeah, because we need you for damage. Okay, so at this point what we're actually going to do is we're just going to wait it out. We're going to let them play everything. Oh, that's not good. So 11, that's 20. I'm going to play you and you as shields. Prevent us from taking any damage on anybody else. You are to make sure that the scholar survives so that this doesn't end up hurting us too much. And here I have, what is it, 10 damage? Okay. So we need 11 to get through you. So that's going to be you 3 plus 1 from you, so we'll kill you in the first round. And then we want you to go next to you. 11, 14, and that'll get the extra 3 through. Okay. Yep. We're going to get closer. Play. Play. Stop. Play and play. That should kill both of these. And even got some extra damage through at the end. Okay. Yeah, that was a decent round. Oh, and we won initiative again. Okay, I guess counter offense is the way to go. Oh, that's not good. And counter tactics, maybe 7 will be enough? It is, okay. So you're going to do 15 damage. How much damage am I going to be doing? 5? 11 at most? And I need more than 11. Okay. So you are going to hit twice. Oh, 12 at most, because I have poison. So you are going to hit us twice. Okay. You can actually take 2 hits. Well, so can you. And yeah, you don't even do damage. So yeah, we'll throw you down. You'll take 2 hits. So now we need to do 14. 5, 7, 4, and 3. You're actually better off supporting than being used directly. Okay. So 5, 10. That will be fine. Okay. Play you. Support. Play you. That should get rid of you. And then we're just going to get closer. And you're going to strike down here. Okay. I miscalculated. Okay. Should have had Pola up front. Okay, well, they just got the 3 left. I did not win initiative, but that's okay. You do 5? That's fine. We got it. Support ally. And that'll do. So just strength in numbers, really. I'm surprised.
The evil curse that tarnished the soul of Baba Yaga.
I'm actually genuinely surprised I was able to pull that off with how absolutely horrible our magical abilities are, but I guess the Hex challenge takes that into consideration, and a Tier 4 Hex challenge is far easier than a Tier 4 for something from another challenge type. But anyway, that worked out fairly well. It's good.
For a second, a young woman appears before you, dressed in her wedding garb and pregnant. She smiles, then turns back into an older woman, but this time she seems more human.
Thank you, my children. You have rescued my soul. Now I am yours to command. Will you accept my service?
Hell yeah. No way. Leave her be. I guess if we get a new party member out of this, we'll take it.
You agree, despite certain reservations. As a sign of goodwill, the Baba Yaga also frees some children she had stashed.
Okay, Baby Yaga, we get an extra child. We have sword. Presumably she's wearing these. What is this? Tear of the Nymph. Oh wow, that is a good item. It helps with hex challenges. Okay. Now Baby Yaga. Well, let's go to equipment. Yeah, this is 16, so we have... Yeah, that's not the best sword. I can give you something better, or I can give you... well, it's actually compared to what we have. What's your damage value? It's not bad. And we could put a shield on you. Or just give you a two-handed sword. I think... Yeah, we'll give you that, and then a shield. What's the best shield? 3/6? Yeah. Armor-wise, 18 and 2. Yeah, that's basically your best option there. Do you want to keep this on you? Or do you want to give it to someone else? Probably fine. Yeah. We'll leave it. Alright, and that puts us up to 16. Our party, if it gets any bigger, we have to split up. But that's fine. Let's just go to the spider's nest, get brewing, auto, 2 armor and a little bit of meat. Honestly, having this many people all in one party together is not very efficient in terms of our food and time being spent. We really should split this up, but I'm gonna move over this way before we split up. And then we'll do some more resource gathering, I guess, with them. Before I forget, we just got +2 armor. Stick that on the scholar. Oh, this is, I thought it was that slot. Okay, it goes to the Baby Yaga. We could get more wood. Might as well. Level up. +2 sturdiness, okay. Distraction on the wolf, that actually makes sense. +2 gathering is good. 2 adrenaline boost, that can be exciting. Some neat stuff there. Animal kinship. Leech. Random sixth sense. Yeah, you get these weird things every once in a while. Alright, well, we've got a whole bunch more wood. That's the one thing about splitting up, is that we need more wood if we're not all going to be in one party. Oh. Goblins and some spiders. Well, let's start clearing out some of these pests. Let's do armor again, some pierogies, nice. Scholar, I think. Wait, no. Oh, orc worker. You can use some extra armor. Yeah, you're still quite hurt. Let's take the goblins as well. Let's do tactics. That'll be fine. Oh, that's just bad. It's better. It's okay. It's terrible for a two-handed weapon. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, more moon... Wait. Really? That moonstone is so close. I was planning on going to this one, but... Before Spider's Nest. Okay, that's worth clearing out. Maybe we will keep everybody together until we've cleared that. Okay, we'll go up this way. Oh, do we have... Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, more enemies. Well, let's... Excellent. Oh, that's not excellent, though. Are they trying to get to me? What is it? Skeleton. Oh, perform a banishment ritual. I don't think I've done this before. The walking corpses of the undead are animated by some dark, unnatural powers, but it is possible to try and break whatever mystical power holds these poor souls in their eternal prisons. These banishment rituals are violent and dangerous, but they have been known to destroy these fiends and release their souls. Okay, we'll just auto. Oh, it's a lot of shields. Five shields. Really? Oh. I guess we'll keep them, because we have more shields than we know what to do with, honestly. Oh hey, we just got a research point for that. Or it might have been for the crossbow. Slingshot, whatever. We're gonna hold on to that, though, because we definitely need the... Since I was hoping this was gonna connect across here, it looks like it still might if we go up this way. So let's... Go there. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's nuts, isn't it? Herbs. Okay. Some wicker here. The only thing we can gather from here is wood, so I guess we'll gather wood because 18. Nice. That'll help with the obsidian or the stone or moonstone or whatever else. Oh, this is a new event. As the morning sun welcomes another day, feel the gods are pleased with your recent efforts. You find a peculiar gift standing in the village square. Bathed in the sun's rays is a large hog. Health bless. Wait. Everybody gets a health blessing. The pig looks ordinary, yet you feel it is not. It is clearly a holy hog. A gift from the gods for your efforts. Okay, everybody has 8 more health for some time, and we get some resources, or experience.
The white ones feel a slight tingle of magic in the area. They soon realize there is a hidden object nearby, protected by some spell. You investigate and find a hollowed tree that has a chest-shaped hole in it, but no actual chest. To the untrained eye, it would seem someone has removed it, but those with a magic sensitivity can feel an active protection spell.
So all of this magic stuff, suddenly, for whatever reason. By the way, if you do want to actually build a magic party, I've heard the best way to do that is with jewelry. There's certain ways you can get hex, or you can get magic abilities through jewelry. Okay, we're going to auto-resolve
You break
that.
the spell and reveal a chest. Inside, you find various books, and in time, some of your people gain useful knowledge from them.
+2 crafting on 2 characters. Okay, that's not actually useful at all, but +2 intelligence is, so yay. Okay, we have 2 enemy parties here, both skeletons, as well as this. Great camp. Let's go up here. Yeah, there's lots of low-tier enemies here. We're just gonna power through them. And probably get encumbered by the end of this. Sure, we'll banish them. Hello. Oh, it's just a plain shirt. Never mind. Haven't seen that item before, I guess. Alright. Pretty mediocre weapon. That's really good. For one-handed. Pretty good as well. You might even say it's good quality. Keep going, or do we gather more materials? Herbs are the hardest one. We'll grab some of those. String as well. It's not straw, unfortunately, but it's fine. Uh-oh. Bear and some wolves. Is there an animal den down here? Like right there. Never explored that far. I went there at the very beginning and that was it. Villagers idle, yeah, that'll be my camp. Alright. Oh, those are the nuts, okay. Herbs are a little bit more red, okay. Well, we're gonna clear all of... There's a lot of stuff up here, and I guess at the Scholar's Village. And we are really getting encumbered, though. Alright, what do we got here? Blood bee and crazed bees, that's fine. +1 damage, no thank you. Small hive. That's alright. I mean, I could go here, it would get us closer. Camping here just gets us wood, which, I mean, we have 102 already, so keep moving, explore. We've got some fish up here. Some more stuff done. A lot of wood. Oh, some wheat. Grain, whatever. Skeleton pack. Ooh, tier 3 banishment. Can we auto that? I mean, we completed a 4, so let's try it. Yep. Honestly, I should be scrapping these shields. I don't know why I've been keeping them. Decent spear again. Okay, how do we want to do this? Oh, got a ring. You can use a ring, right? Let's distraction in armor, sure. Can we... Can't move anymore. I guess we'll camp and gather the fruit. But everything else... So I know I'm just going to end up dumping a bunch of wood, so this feels kind of silly to gather it all, but... We're clearing through a bunch of stuff pretty quickly here. Wait. Yeah, 133 wood. It's... I mean, we're already next to this, so let's just do this.
You enter what used to be some old city. Some of it lies submerged in murky dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air. You explore the forlorn city, and from the top of one of the stone buildings flies down a swarm of enraged crows.
Alright.
You defeat your enemy. You continue your scouting and find an old stockroom, still stacked with good resources.
I mean, the fact that I'm just auto-battling through all of this tells me that I'm way overpowered for what I'm doing. Unliving corpse and 8 skeletons. We would actually fight that out. I've got another one. Yep, kill some more bugs. Good, take the loot. Goblin village. Tactics, that's fine. We're good at that too. Not good. That's really heavy, and it's okay. Damage, it's okay. Alright, and if we camp here, okay, we can get some food. A decent value. It takes a bit of effort to get, but would have been a lot better than bird meat. Alright, and I guess inventory, I have... equipment, rather. I have a few more things to... Man, look at all this junk. I guess just that, really. Here, you can get +2 damage. Also, I should be giving out these crossbows to people. Remembering to do that. Upgrade. Okay, anyway, that was a little bit of progress today. We cleared out a whole bunch of these little quests. Still have these 2 to deal with, and the King's Quest, and the Scholar's Village. So we have 4 little side quests still. We have... Okay, good. We have the Scholar's Village here. What else do we have? Goblin Village is here, right, all the way back there. King's Quest is here. And then the dragon up here. So we have four little goals that we can sort of be working on. Honestly, at this point, we're just kind of filling up our research as much as possible while grabbing things. We really need to get the expedition back here before we gather any resources. So in the next part, I guess we're going to clear out... Oh, this is so much stuff. Okay, that's getting a little bit too far afield. But we'll clear out all of this, hit up the Scholar's Village, and then beeline back for town, I guess, and dump off all of our loot. We'll probably also spend a good couple of minutes dismantling shields and swords. All that low-quality gear that we've been collecting. But that'll be all for this part. So I'll see you in the next part when we do all of that.